Was there an error in my calculations? I had precious few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out?
I'm really sorry.
Oh, don't act so rueful. You carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours. My grand achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim.
Oh, you shouldn't lose hope.
You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged. It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years. But in the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting.
That's the spirit.
I have been in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance. And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come.
Oh, which is?
My personal attendant. There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan. When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you. Granted, but I rarely let the impossible stop me. I shall see it all done. The restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more. Are you ready for the next steps?
I'm glad you perked up.
Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago. Do keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
I see.
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter. I expect you to do your all for the sake of my house nonetheless.
Okay, perfect. Got one more quest to see. How do I get there? Right, it's best to go here and straight up, right?
Huh? A moment.
We are here. Hello.
Professor?
Yes? Speak to me.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor. That is, for letting me live my life the way I want. I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
Hey, so you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice? It's kind of sweet in its own way. Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Franc Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired. Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade, my voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
I don't believe that's true.
You can never be certain about what the future will bring. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again. That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songsters, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital. I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
How interesting. Right. Looks like that's everything on the board for me to do, so let's finish exploring and finish the day up, right? Yes, instruct manually. Okay. That's a big one. Our first one in a long time. Dorothea. I probably should force this up a bit. As much as I'd love to get your battalions up right now.
Everything.
Nice.
Everything went.
Feel like same thing to you, buddy. If you can even get that on C rank and have you get like a blaze, that'd be great. I see you too. However, I will upgrade this.
Persevere.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, Alois. Let's get this up. Nice. Nice.
Really good.
Let's get Anna. Anna's probably gonna be doing mage.
Feels pretty. You could make it.
Nice. Yuri. Let's upgrade this.
Can't sing. Go on. Can't sing. Off. Off.
Nice. Right, let's begin our training.
Tell me something.
Head first, right, taking
I'm not.
Ah, wasn't a great answer.
Professor.
No, you just keep learning what you're learning. And they run through the day, all fine. They talk and they get a perfect, of course. Oh, disabled that? Okay, I'll need to do that.
I'm almost tired of learning.
Of course. You always go down.
Learning these things gives me great difficult.
May my song reach.
Perfect. Let's see. You know what? Let's start doing it.
We'll protect you.
Who's next? Dorothea. You can't get the A one yet. We'll leave you as is. Felix, you can't get anything. Lycetia. We need to get you some sort of battalion. Even if it is something as basic as the owner just looking at blessing.
We're here.
Otherwise, you can keep going you have, actually, that's a good one. Yuri! You can have this one.
You can roll. You'll
Let's get you this one.
Well,
We definitely need some sort of power up at some point. But, with those done, I think I'm happy with what I've got done today. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.